Alright, I am back and ready to running another build. I am trying out. I've been running like a match or two with it, and it's honestly pretty solid. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I'm actually kind of getting used to it a little bit, and I think you guys will like it. Honestly, it's just kind of a couple issues with it though. This build, but let's get into it though. Before we get into anything though, let's go my Squire. Hold on, I gotta flex. Oh, nice. We go and put that in the stash. Whatever that goes. Let's go to the Squire. Let me show you the Squire kit real quick. We got a straw hat, padded tunic, shrunk hose, riveted gloves, heavy boots, spellbook, and spear. Just all strength, and my skin is the one from last season. The Nightmare Seawalker. So I have another strength and less agility. I mean less will. Um, you don't need the skin, or you don't even need this one when I run the other build. I just have them just to even out my stats or to make my one stat better. Of course, like I said, I'm running the Nightmare Seawalker. You don't have to run it, but you could. Anyways, getting back into it, my perks for this penguin build and is Shapeshift Mastery, Dreamwalk, Enhanced Wilderness, and Thorncoat. You want Shapeshift Mastery because Penguin is pretty hard to use outside of Watermap or etc. And you need to be able to shapeshift instantly from my personal playing through it. I tried without it. You can probably find a way to play with it, but you have like a lot of baiting you need to do as Penguin. And I kind of show that in my gameplay, between my games and all that. And Dreamwalk, get a trophy card. Enhanced Wilderness, Bear and Penguin are very slow. And also you don't have any agility built or anything for Panther, right? So, or you obviously can't build for Rat either. So, I take Enhanced Wilderness and Thorncoat. You could switch Enhanced Wilderness out for Natural Healing, but just play it safe. You know, I will take Enhanced Wilderness just so I can land some more hits and stuff, and etc. etc. And also my move speed's pretty slow too. So just to help out my animal forms, like I said. But spells, Barca Skin, Mending Grove, Summon Tree, just whatever we can run. Like they say, just put a Barca Skin on yourself before a fight or your teammates. Mending Grove is a very good bait, especially because we're playing around Bear and Penguin a lot, right? Penguin's gonna be looking very easy to kill, and you'll turn into a bear, and let's say you need to back out. You back out, close the door, or something, and they push you into Mending Grove or whatever. People like barbs or fighters, they will try to push you Mending Grove. So you have the advantage. You stay in bear, you just camp that grove. Trees, obviously your bread and butter, or you just have another ally on the field. And of course, my transformations is penguin, panther, rat, and bear. Like I said, there's an issue. You cannot do the panther chicken jump, but honestly, you can rat through doors still. You can use rat to get like risky situations. Panther, you have enhanced wilderness, and you have your dash and stuff. So honestly, it's not like it's a big difference in gameplay. I won't lie, there is some, but I mean, chickens use only use so much, and you need Panther because I tried running it with chicken instead without Panther, and the issue isn't play like the other players. It's like it's more like spellcasters. Spellcasters can't do anything with chicken, or penguin or bear. They're all too slow, so you need Panther. Unless you can find a way to work around it. Um, I haven't. I tried. I got a spellcaster. The most I got with the penguin was a spellcaster at half. So unless you guys know a way to, then and what you like, and I'm gonna be playing on Goblin Cage just for the sake of showing this build's viable instead of water map. And let's just get into it. Also, if I didn't clarify, um, I made this build because someone in the comments said to make a penguin build. So, I'm just trying my best with penguin. It's not very insane or anything at the moment. It's been nerfed quite a bit, but I think it still is viable. The one thing I have to say is do not use it against archers. Archers will definitely rock you. Spellcasters and archers will rock you in penguin. Do not use penguin for archers or spellcasters, but it is very good poke. I won't lie. Even if it doesn't really hit, it's very good pressure. I killed, I'm actually for this, I was fighting a fighter, and because I was shooting water beams at him and stuff, he felt pressured, and he ran into a corner. I was taking him into a corner, because he was pushing me and stuff, and I just spared him to death. So, like I said, it is viable, but, it is a bit difficult. So, at least I can find somebody. There we go, got my first. Okay. So he's just playing very safe around his shield, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go over here and bait him with the grove if I can. Place a tree right here, then you don't need to heal. If he pushes me, then he has to deal with grove, and now he's just watch me heal. Honestly, I don't think he wants to fight too much, so I'm just gonna go ahead and turn these bots, maybe I can get a clarity or something. He doesn't seem very interested, honestly. And, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he just kinda seems like he doesn't really want to push me. Which is kinda fair, to an extent. And I see a player right there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and back out. Maybe I can get him into this. That's not a player, that's a mage. And maybe in this one right here. Oh. Yeah, he's playing very safe. So again, look over here. And just use another growth. There's not really too much you can do this build besides, bait out with penguin and stuff and just use bear. Honestly, it's very weird, but it works in my scenarios. I don't really know what to do in this kind of scenario though. He's just kind of like holding shield, and it's kind of an issue because my bear speed is very slow. I can try to poke him a little bit. I missed the jump. You miss. Like a penguin. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna push right here, so I can maybe get a little bait on him. Maybe get a little jump throw. You think it's on trolling, but and this is really the build. I thought he was gonna be on me. I guess not. This is kind of like a stalemate, honestly, right now. There's not really much we can really both do. I'm playing very defensive, and he's also playing very defensive too. Right now. So hopefully I can get a tree right here. What the hell? Alright, that was something alright. What the fuck? I was flying as a bear right there. Alright, so I guess I can bait him with a camp. Maybe. He's gonna connect over here. I hit him with the water cannon. Alright. That's a first and probably a last. Alright. So I guess right here, I don't really have any spells, honestly. There's no point of trying to stay in this fight. I'm gonna go to run and just move on to the next person. He doesn't seem like he really wants to fight. He's playing great defensive. He doesn't feel like he wants to kill. So I don't really have meds or anything. I went full Squire and, you know, just run a campfire and just run it back. Nothing else you can really do in this kind of situation, being truthfully honest. It's kind of annoying, but I mean, Penguin is not really up there right now. You know, Bear is pretty good, of course, but you know, you can only do so much if they're playing like he was. You know, he has higher than speed. He has a shield and stuff, so he's a very good player. You know, so I mean, what else can you really do? I'm right next to Cyclops. Let me see if I can go to Cyclops since he has my eyes there, because these skeletons are already awakened. Oh, there's somebody right there. I don't know if he's AFK or not. Well, I guess not. Well, he's gone. Oh, fuck me. Ah! Penguin's really good at dodging arrows, but it's not very good at fighting archers. I probably should clarify that earlier. So, both these are playing very safe, so maybe I should go for a drum right here. I miss. Got right through. And Penguin so he can't potion. Some pretty good dodges going. Maybe we can go ahead and Penguin again. Try to go for a Penguin again and see what he does. That's not far enough, okay. Well, he's just kind of running. I'm not gonna hold jump. Can't really do much. So maybe we can get this guy right here to follow me. I'm not gonna close the door. Let's see what he does. Okay. Nothing we can do there either. But, wait, what was he? That's not bad. A couple arrows in me. But, let's go ahead and, just see what's going on. Other room. Let me take my other tree back. That'd be kinda nice. Alright. I have no heals right now, so I probably should have packed heals. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's see, there's someone near, right here. Nice. Tree. Tree. Oh, block me. Block me a tree. Oh, fuck off. Oh my, that was a good shot. Wow. GG's. Let's see how low he was. Yeah, he was pretty low. We can watch the cam to see what I could have done better there. But, you can see the obvious issue with, Penguin is just, like, kind of hard to really do anything too much. You still have the Panther there to get a good hit in, you know. I think he's still come alive. That's funny. Alright, we're back for round 2. First round, it went okay, you know, it could have went better. I couldn't really win it on my exchanges. Honestly, I don't think it was more or less like an issue of, you know, Penguin that time, per se. But, I mean, This build's very weird. It's not. You don't really play it like you usually would. I'm just saying, you gotta bait people. I'm just gonna find somebody right now. You know, trying to find somebody in a module. Oh man, I missed. It's okay, let's back them anyways. Let me think. Let's check this one over here. No, I don't want to check on. Actually. This big old room. Go around all that. No players so far. No. Oh, somebody died. I'm heading towards, I guess, mid again, probably. Since people are dying. Maybe somebody be on mid? Because I was thinking like going up there, but I don't think the corner map would be the best idea on a player. So, like I said, be careful with these little gaps right there. You don't want to avoid those. It's very hard to jump through them. You might miss. Hey, big jump. And that is a fighter, I'm pretty sure. Let's get him off our back a little bit. I think that is a Druid. Alright. Since he's playing very safe. Got him. At least I'm trolling. I'm not trolling very much. I don't want to get me swing that. I do want to go for that archer. The archer's kind of trying to third party. Or is he also another Slayer fighter? Oh, he's having an archer. Wow. He wanted to loot. Oh, okay, he got the loot. I'll take some of the heals, I appreciate that. Thank you for the free heals. I could actually use that. I don't know where he came from. I guess he was on a fight. I guess 100. Let's gonna get this goblin before he wakes me up and fight. Let me go ahead and waste a sprint. No point in trying to fight that. Oh my goodness. This is quite the predicament. Wow. I'm not in a very good place to transform, so let's kind of... Oh! Let's see. Let's go ahead and just go loop around and find a better scenario to fight in. Because, this is not the ideal environment to fight. This is very enclosed. I can't get in bear form or nothing. It's just really not worth it. Ah! I was not paying attention. Oops. But we just walk over here, and he's gone. Okay. I can find him again. Okay, found somebody. Alright, I'm gonna go for this person. I don't think he really cares. Leave. Ooh. Oh, he doesn't want the bear. Alright. Bruh. Really? I guess I'll just escape then, honestly. Let's come back. Whatever. I guess we're back now. Another round. Alright, I just spawned in. and hopefully I get a kill this round. I don't want to keep the video going for too long without getting a kill. I haven't died per se yet, but I definitely had some close calls. This build's not bad. It's just very weird, and it's kind of hard to play it. So I'm gonna go back. Aim in the streak, and you don't want to fight when the streak's on you. You know, and also that was a very bad place to fight. You know, you don't have me in the corner if anything. So you know, we just clear out this low PvE, so we have a little bit of room to fight. And he's playing all of his songs and stuff, so let's go ahead and pop a proc then. Wow, okay. I guess he was just waiting for the sneak then. Alright, I guess we'll start party. Alright, he's dead. Let's check right here with the mobs. He thinks I'm gonna hit it. Got his ass. Alright. Trying to back up now. We go for a pot potion. I'm gonna pop a mending right here in the middle. Mending. Maybe I come for the mending. I don't know how that bullet hit me. So we gotta run right here. How did he hit me? I don't know. I'm dead. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm alive. Alright, so we just run here. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. They run, we reset, and then repeat. I don't know how to survive that, if I'm being completely honest. That was not skill, that was just pure luck. If I'm just gonna be completely honest. So there's the fighter again. Beat the drum. Miss the drum again. We can run, reload. Make the sprint, hit a headshot, and hit a panther hit. One penguin. Try to hit a water cannon. Hit him with water cannon, and he died. GG's. Very fair, very fair. I mean, you know, penguin did get nerfed for a reason. So honestly, you know, no, I'm playing. Penguin's kind of shit in my opinion. It's very fun though, but it's very mid to me at least. But we won that fight, and that's nice. So let's go and reset all our. Oh fuck. Alright. I guess we're just gonna stay here now. He's. No! 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 Please! I can turn to a bear! No! Got a headshot? Alright. Weave? Alright, you can use E to weave, by the way. If y'all didn't know. Oh man. So we got a rat out. You know, rats are only, you know, escape right here. Okay, so we got out again. So maybe this build's not that bad, honestly. It's just very weird. If you couldn't tell. He's gonna come all the way back over here, so I'm just gonna get a heal again for free. Right here, while he has to break everything. Rat is very good, actually. For this build. You see why I use rat instead of chicken. But I won't lie, I definitely had some close calls. I don't know how I lived for so long, if I'm being completely honest. So he's Achilles, so let's run. Bear into a headshot, weave, and then I'm dead. Maybe I can get Dreamwalk right here? Nice! Dreamwalk saves me right here. And we heal. I did not mean to do that. I'm gonna turn into a human. Alright, he's gonna leave me. Alright, there we go. I accidentally hit tree in the process. I didn't mean to. But, you know, it happens. That's big damage right there. I might be dead. Headshot. Alright, so we back off. I still don't have any spells. I really do need to reset. So I'm gonna place a tree right here. I'm gonna hide this little corner right here. And I'm just gonna place a camp. Please get your spells. Please, spells are so important as Druid. The one thing I can say is spells, please use them when you can. They're very important, you know? That's all I can really say for like resets. It's just hard to reset as a Druid, I won't lie. At least from my personal experience. But please, when you get the chance, reset. This is definitely a chance to have to reset. But if you couldn't tell, you definitely do need heals as a build. But it's very solid though, if you do have the heals. It's just kind of weird. So I won't lie to y'all. I do fuck with it though. The build's kind of fun. It's very risky though. I've had some close calls with some of my rat plays. Hit him with a head. Now it's a penguin. Another headshot. And while he does that, I would just heal. Again. Alright. Sparks the skin. Say he tries to push me, I just heal. And I think he's kidded, if I'm being honest though. I can't really tell for sure, if I'm being completely honest. Let me not use the bandage. Let me just let him pop a camp in. So I use a tree, I already use a mending, you know. I want my other one too. I don't want to go in without at least one. So, no big deal. We'll just reset again. Another campfire. I do need to be careful though. I'm running low on heals now. I don't have no more proc potion. I kind of wasted my last one right there. Oops, let me see. I thought I had my other mini. But it's okay. You don't, like I said, you don't need proc potions. They're helpful. They're very nice to have, but you should not have to rely on them. If you're relying on them like without gear, then that's an issue, because obviously you can't always have, you know, 2 stacks of proc potions. That is a player. So I don't know where the bard went. I think he might have escaped, I'm being fully honest. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, I don't really care. Yeah, you just let you, buddy. There is somebody right there. Alright, that's the bar from earlier. Okay. I do want to fight. But, you know, he's very hard to kill. Maybe I can get him right here. Maybe this player will help me. Yeah! Get him! Mess him up! Yeah! Get him, Goblin! Yeah! Watch out, Goblin! They're trying to sneak you! Oh! No, it's a skeleton player. Oh no. Why would he do me like this? I thought I was friends with him. Oh my goodness. That means so dirty. Oh my god, no! Alright, yeah, you're right. You got that. You got that. Oh, not like no Achilles. Achilles is definitely a big scary threat. I'm just gonna get a varsity going. Roach just waiting, I don't like that. Bro, really? Really, man? Yeah. This is an insane Skelmate right here. This is a Peak Penguin. That's what I thought. Okay. Alright, thank you. Honestly, I don't think I'll win this fight. He has so much move speed compared to me, and he is just spacing me so well. He's such a good player that I want to go Panther on him, but he has so much range with that weapon he has. I don't even know what he has, so if I'm being honest. I can try to go for a mining bait. Let me show you what I mean by the mining bait. right here. Last time. Let me see if I can pull them over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait till he gets close, right? We're gonna put him in the area where we want to get him. Okay. I can't do it right now, sadly. Got a hit on him though. I'll place a mini right here. Watch this. I'm gonna show you what I mean. See, there we go. That's a free hit. We place a tree to keep pressure on him, and we place another mini. If he lets us heal this mini, he just loses. He gets hit again. So, I think he's gonna let us heal. What if we just keep on pushing him? Ah, I died there. He must have been kidded. Aw, man, GG's. We had good games, but oh, that boy's kidded. Oh my goodness. Let's see this deck game real quick, y'all. Oh, he wasn't even low either. Wow. That's just GG's. I just lose there. I just got outplayed for sure. Yeah, no, that did nothing to him. Wow. Alright. Yep. I mean, the build's good. It's just very weird. You know, it probably been better if I would have waited to hit my bread and butter on him. But in my defense, I was in Squire. He was in purples, and you know, we still got him pretty low, and almost want to get him a couple of times. And you know, that's just all it is to it. You know, if I had a kid, maybe I can mess them up. I have some action speed, you know, cooldown reduction, or just something like that, right? But or headshot multipliers, you know, that'd be very nice too. But the build's very solid. I think I'll play around a little more, maybe make another video on it. When I get the you know, like hang of it, I guess. The best way to say. Panther's still really good. Panther hit really hard against that fighter, surprisingly. So honestly, Panther, you know, its speed is not as fast. You can still hit pretty hard in Panther. I think because strength, you know, still increases your damage somewhat on Panther and Penguin. So it's actually left clicks on both of them and right click on Panther. Left click and right click on Panther works, and left click on Penguin works. With strength. So, if you have any like suggestions or anything that I should do that can maybe change it a little bit better, let me know. One thing I can think of before I let y'all go is maybe we could switch out Dreamwalk for Force of Nature, and maybe switch out Enhanced Wilderness for a Natural Healing. My reasoning behind this is, the only issue is you want to be careful if you get something by a rogue or something, right? You know, you get silence. You can't transform or use your spells. You can use your spirit to block, right? But if you miss the block on the spirit, then you're just gonna die. That's the only issue I would have with this. But I think this will work a little bit more better because you get that passive healing that you need, right? And you get Force of Nature. Force of Nature's 5 physical power is something not to be underestimated. You get the Thorn Coat, so we will hit you. You know, you do more. I think I should try. I'll try this actually. You know, but that's like the point. Just you know, enjoy Druid, and let me know if y'all mess with the video and mess with the build. And I'll see y'all later. Take it easy.